Hi guys, welcome back. Welcome if you are new. My name is Vicky and I love to scrapbook. It is more than love. I'm addicted. I'm obsessed. It's just, such a huge part of my life. And I just wanted to show you how my brain works when it comes to creating an album, working on my layouts. How do I do it? I'm going to show you. This is real life what I do when I'm working on a project. So my projects lately, if you've been following me, have been trying to catch up on the 112, yes, 112 unfinished scrapbooks. I had partially completed scrapbooks. Yes, there were 112 of different themes and different years and stuff. And now, thanks to the album I just posted the other day, which is my first Disney travel album, first and probably only Disney travel album, but that's the number 42nd on the shelf. So whatever the math is, 112 minus 42, that's how many more I have to do. Isn't that insane? So anyway, this is, I'm going to post this under Method to My Madness as well as my Disney, documenting Disney playlist. So let me show you what I do. Creative Memories people will know. Creative Memories sells power sort boxes, which I think are fantastic. I have some, not power sort boxes, I'm sorry, power layout boxes. We have both power sort boxes and power layout boxes, but I'll talk about power layouts. They are sturdy boxes where you put an album project and the papers you're going to use and embellishments and whatever journaling tidbits, post-it notes, whatever. You put them in order in that box. So then once you're ready to get an album and start working on that album, you have what you need in that box. I don't do it that way. I literally use my album and go through it like this. Check it out. So this is really messy. See this right now? Yikes. I always do this. I always take off the spine and I go for it. So here is a sneak peek at what I've already done in album 2. This video isn't about this, so I'm just going to go really quick. But look how much I've already done, guys. Thrilled. Thrilled. I love completing things. I love ticking stuff off my list. It makes me so happy. Okay, so I just finished this, and now this is my next page. This is how I do things. So I have a notebook that I have shown in many videos. I didn't bring it to show you today, but I have a notebook that documents everything chronologically. And that's what I've been doing for years and years. So I have the date, the event, and anything else I want to remember about it, any details, any funny thing my kids said or whatever I want to remember about it. And that's usually about, that much space in my notebook, not much. It's all jot notes. And that's how I keep myself organized. Otherwise, I don't even know how the heck I would scrapbook. I don't know how I would do my albums chronologically. I don't know how I'd remember anything. I am a storytelling scrapbooker. I'm a chronological, historical type scrapbooker where if you pick up an album, it is for one span of time. It is not random things, which that is fine too. If you are more into just the artistic side of scrapbooking, I find, and I could be wrong, but I find that people that do it mainly for the art of it don't really care about the chronological elements. Well, I do. That's very important to me. So how I do things is I don't scrapbook in order necessarily, but I have everything organized in order. So like I said, you'd pick up one of my albums, it would be like January to August 2025, and the next album continues from there. Everything continues. So it's like a series or an addition from, one book to the next. Not Disney though. Disney I'm keeping as two separate distinct albums, just like I'm doing for my kids' school and things like that have a definitive start and finish. Make sense so far, or am I confusing you? I confuse myself sometimes. But anyway, what I'm going to show you here, sorry, I like to go off on tangents a little bit, but it all does relate and is relevant. So my apologies. Anyway, I had this all in order. I knew what pictures were first, what pictures were next, and that's how I put them in here. So I focused on Pooh and Tigger for this page. Before I did the page, I had only Pooh and Tigger pictures in here in this section. Here, I knew I wanted to do Aladdin and Pluto, where we're just getting our autographs, and that's what I put in this section. That's all I put in here. Here, I had these already done. I just redid the colors behind them, the color behind this, and all that kind of stuff. So that was there. You know what I mean? So now I'm done with the autographs because we didn't wait in line for 2 hours to see other characters. It was really annoying, if you ask me. Disney isn't how it was when I was a kid when we went. So we found it a little annoying to have to stand in line for an hour and a half. So we didn't. But these pictures right here are the ones that I'm going to put on these 2 pages. These are reused papers because I already ripped off some stuff and I just put my big double-sided tape because those are going to be covered with another paper. And I'm going to then focus on this. This here, it's a Small World ride. If you watched one of my videos, I sorted all these pictures. And now I am going to contain all my It's a Small World ride photos to these 2 pages. I will try my best to do that. If not, no big deal. I just add another one of these in. So that's going to go there. After that, I have the Daytime Parade Festival of Fantasy. I have all that here. Again, another page that I tore something off and I'm reusing. There's no reason not to. So I have that. And I should be able to limit these to 1 double page spread. There's not that much. So that goes here. And I know I said that I don't scrapbook chronologically. However, I have to say, for these albums, I've been doing a lot of chronological because, again, let me pull you back here. As you can see, everything that is done is in order already. There's nothing undone, before that part. So that's not my usual way, but I really want to finish them and that's what I've been doing. But again, I can jump around and I do what I feel like doing. Okay, so that's that one. Then I've already started this. So cute. This is when we ate at the restaurant. And I don't know, I always like using red checkerboard paper for restaurants. It just gives me that feel. This was Tony's restaurant. I can't read that little blue writing here. But these are Tony's. These are the only photos I have for that. And so I am no problem going to limit them to these 2 pages. So I've already started. If I feel like starting something, I just do. So I just started that. And I might put this in here, this beautiful cut apart. I might if I have room, and I might not. So I'm going to keep it in there for now and then continue on to the next thing. And the next thing is snacks/walk at night. So this was that evening. We were walking. It's dark. Very cute photos once again. And for me, the cutest thing on these pages was the kids eating pretzels. So I decided that I'm going to pull out some pretzel paper, which I had in my food bin, my iris container, pretzels. And then I said pretzels on Joy. So I might cut out some pretzels on my Cricut Joy. I might use that side, but I doubt it. I think I'm going to use this and cut it because it's got the Disney yellow again. So that's that. That is that page. I'm going to continue over now to show you this, which is Nighttime Parade, Main Street Electrical Parade is what it's technically called. And for this, I might go across 2 spreads. I might not. I don't know. My friend Taylor here on YouTube sent me some ideas of how she did these scrapbooks. And they're beautiful. So I might use what she suggested. I don't know yet. I'm not going to worry just yet. But I also cut this out. I had this in a paper. I might cut that out. Maybe for this, maybe for something else. I also figured that these would go well. I don't know. We shall see. So that is that. And then it takes us to, this page that is randomly already done. So we are done with Disney World after this. This is now, or I keep saying Disney World. We're done with Magic Kingdom. And now we're back to, what's it called? Downtown Disney. And these were already done. So I'm going to just see if these need to be re-adhered. Otherwise, this layout is done. Then we move on to, we were walking around eating donuts. So I figured, hey, I am going to use not Disney, but donut embellishments here. I don't know, oh, why that, I was gonna say, I don't know why that's here. That's here because I might use this paper. I might use this paper. I might top it with this sprinkle paper. Can you even see those sweet little sprinkles? Hold on. Is that cute? Oh, that's why this is here. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do. So that's that. Or I might just make donuts on my Cricut, or I might just look in my food stash where I have other donuts. There are so many possibilities. What is this here? Take a bite out of life. Very cute. So yeah, that's what the focus was here. All the sweets, donuts, donuts. I really love how I'm in so many photos. Isn't that great? And I'm being sarcastic. I'm in so few photos of Disney, and that makes me a little sad. I was there, I swear. But yeah, back then, I guess Mama was behind the lens a little more often. Then here are some more just photos of us downtown Disney, walking around, looking cute. And this I'm going to definitely use more Disney colors, Disney paper, because it's just random stuff like the bowling alley, the Harley that we sat on. They sat on, of course. I didn't. Doesn't that suck? Are you mamas the same? Let me know. I think mamas are least in photos, and that sucks. Anyway, I'm going to try to keep this to a double page spread as well. Then I've already done something here. I wrote here, we swam all day in the pool again. So I didn't take photos of that. This is May 15th, again, Downtown Disney, because that's where we went again. I don't know what I'm going to do with these. I just have them here. I used them. These are the cuts and these are the offcuts. Don't know, but I'm going to keep it here for now because to me, this looks finished. All I need to do is just add my little dots on my writing. But that looks finished. Then it takes us to more Downtown Disney. Just random cute photos with a lot of stuffies and fun things. So this page, pardon me, already existed. But look at the adhesive that I had. It is literally like I can just look. I tap it and it all falls apart. Oh my gosh, check it out. So this was cool because I could punch out, look how easy this was to do. I literally punched out the larger size, I think they were circles from my Creative Memories punch from a million years ago and placed them behind and they were perfect. So I have another one of these in my little container of supplies and I think I'm going to put that back and work around that design. Why not? It was cute, but it is falling apart. And now that I look at this, instead of a lot of peekaboos, I might, yeah, I wrote split across 2 layouts. I might split this across 2 layouts just because the pictures are so cute. And I don't really want to hide any of them behind peekaboos. Look, there's me. I was on this trip, I swear. See? Oh my gosh, me again. Can it possibly be what? Oh yeah, see? Proof. But there were more pictures of the others because I was in charge of it. You know how it is. You're the mother, you want to take a million pictures, and father just wants to walk and get chocolate. Me again, yay. Okay, so that will be split around across 2. So I'm going to just put another page in there, another sheet. Here we go. May 16th, went to another pool, not Paddock Pool, High Rock Pool this time. So I'm going to talk about that. See, these are very similar to the other pool photos, which is why I said that I didn't want to do too many pool layouts because they're all going to be literally the same other than her in a different bathing suit. So I already have the journaling that fell off my other layout and I will incorporate that. Then I have, what have we here? Oh, another one. I can feel the adhesive on here that's all dried. This fell right off. They're crunching off here too, but this layout is essentially done. with the exception of some things falling off here and there. So I have to put that back together, and this layout's done. Oh my gosh, look at this. Wow, so sad. Ay, ay, ay. Anyway, but the layout's done, so that's gonna save me time. Then we come to this. I think we're nearing the end, which is sad, yet also awesome. I love finishing stuff. Okay, so this I know I'm gonna have to redo because I already took these off this page and I ended up damaging everything that was on. So all this paper from the other side is garbage. So I'm gonna have to redo this, which is fine. No problem, I'll do that. Won't be too hard. This is pretty. I already cut the paper that I want to use. I love this cute. I think it's Bella Boulevard paper. So the A side, I believe, was these little pandas, but I love this. So I think it's going to look cute. Gosh, my husband looked hot. He still does, but that was like an extra really good year for both of us. I have these just random photos and I see a lot of greenery and foliage in the back. So I'm probably going to just stick with this and some other color. I don't know if I want to make it Disney-ish. We'll see. We'll see. Nothing's adhered, so I'm fine. But I'm hoping to keep these to a double page spread as well. If not, that's fine. And then I have, oh, okay. So this one, I do this a lot in my albums. When I have one person, one subject, one pet, one whatever, a lot of that person or pet, I sometimes pull out the photos and do something just on them, which is exactly what I did. If you can see this, which is exactly what I did here with Juliana. So because I had simply Juliana, I think it is due time to have one of only Anthony. And that's why I pulled this, and I'm going to do a pirate theme. I have some cute Echo Park pirate paper and embellishments. And the reason is, he doesn't look like a pirate here, but he sure does here. He bought his little pirate set and was so happy to play with that. So I'm going to do that. And it's going to look cute, I think, in this book to be, you know, kind of fun and youthful pirate kind of thing. Oh, and then we came to the last page, guys. And like I said, I usually don't do last pages or intro pages. But look at this, how cute. I put this page together because I really wanted to use this from Close to My Heart. And I just stuck these little ones here randomly. I just took them off the page so I can use them here after. Here's an Echo Park paper. Here is some, I don't know from where, random polka dots and just red. And then this beautiful silver. And what I wrote here, 4 small 2x3 pics that highlight the vacay and journal about the best memory. Landed back in Toronto around 5 p.m. Monday, May 17th. So I'm just going to do my journaling like that. And I'll put a few pictures and just journal that. And that is the end of my book. I think it's such a nice wrap up. It does not, first I was thinking I'll do something that looks more like the beginning of the other album with the travel paper, like the passporty stuff, but I don't want to. I want to wrap it up with favorite moments of the trip in 3 or 4 different pictures that really highlight it. So that's the end of this. I feel that this album's going to be really super thick. It's going to be really fat once I'm done. So I might have to move some of these pages over to the other album. I do not want to go into 3 albums for this project, so I will do that. But that's it, guys. Did this give you a little bit of idea into my crazy head and my routine, not my routine, I guess just the method to my madness. This is how I work. This is what works best for me, and I get it done and move on. Any comments would be appreciated. Let me know how you work. Let me know if you think this is nuts. Let me know if you're enjoying this Disney series. It's almost over. Let me know what else you want to see me do next. I have so much to do. Baby, toddler, children, more travel. Oh my gosh, my wedding. It never ends. There is so much, guys. Heritage, yes, but Heritage I'm not touching anytime soon. That's it. I hope you have a wonderful, happy, scrappy day, and I'll see you soon, guys. Ciao for now.